transition? It was July 1975 and I was alone at home watching the third set of the Wimbledon men's final between Jimmy Connors and Arthur Ashe, on a black and white coin-meter television. As a kid, I was keen on tennis. Connors hadn't made any impression on the game at all, and had lost the first two sets 6-1 and 6-1. If he lost the next set, then he would lose the championship. However, he managed to win the third set 7-5. Game on. And then the TV conked out. I desperately searched around the house for a 2-bob bit to feed the meter, but could not find one. What to do? Does tennis get covered on BBC Radio? I thought. Maybe. Do we have a radio? There might be one somewhere around, I thought, hopefully. It had been turning into an exciting final. Jimmy was back in it. And then the damn TV had ran out of money. The screen just went blank. And so I couldn't watch the match, but maybe I could listen to the commentary. I didn't know for sure if we had a radio in the house. My mother was more of a Coronation Street fan on the TV. I looked and found a wee cheap, portable tranny in the kitchen cupboard, transistor radio, but it was useless, no batteries. It probably hadn't been used for ages. I was about to give up, when I suddenly remembered that there was an old wooden cabinet valve radio in the cellar, in the close, outside. And there was just a chance it might still work. They built them to last in those days. I hurried down to the cellar, and sure enough, there it was, dusty and worn out and very old looking. And it weighed a ton. I lugged it up the stairs. But it had no plug on the end of the wire. I bared back the insulation off the copper, with a pair of nail scissors, and put the live and neutral straight into the socket without any plug. To my surprise, it actually worked. It ran on 240 volts, it appeared. I picked up a weak and far away sound when I tuned the dial to find a station. I managed to get Radio 2 and could hear a crowd cheering and the broadcaster announcing that Arthur Ashe had just won the match in the fourth set. I was puzzled. It hadn't taken much more than 10 minutes to get the radio working, and so how could they have played a whole set? It appeared that this old radio was exactly 1 hour ahead in time, as the 5 p.m. news had just came on now, but my watch, and the clock on the mantelpiece, said it was still only 4 p.m. What was going on here?